Hello, my name is Lim Fan, and I'm the software specialist. And today I'm going to be showing you a brief demo on how to take a 3D model into the software to program for the punch machine. Um, so we can start by the software can take in directly 3D models, assemblies, without having to unfold it first using another CAD software. So we can do that. As you can see here, I'm in Production Designer. I will go to Import 3D, select my file, and this is an assembly composed of four different parts, four different components. We can process it one by one, or we can let the software do what's called batch process, which we will assign the material to this uh, assembly, and then we can convert it into a format that will be used throughout the software. So if we go to batch process, it will ask us for the type of material for each of these components. So we can, they're all the same material, so we can select them all, assign it COS 048. And if we click OK, it will go through, process everything. It will unfold. It will recognize all the features. It will recognize all the bending information. And then it will ask us if we want to save that. Save it to our database. So in the database, I have a folder that I can save to. Yes. So as you can see here, it went through and it generated this list here. It tells you that it broke it down into each component. It recognized all the features on each component. It created a method, and then it created the unfold, the flat for that. And it also saved the flat into a folder for us to use later. If we work directly with 3D, we don't need this, but in case you have another machine or something that requires an unfold drawing of the parts, then this could be useful. So with that, it's already saved into our database. The next step is we hop over to this A Planner. A Planner is the auto programming module. It can do for blanking and bending, but in our case, we only deal with the punching side. So I loaded that assembly into this list. This is called a schedule list. And from here, you can set the quantity. Remember, these four pieces are one assembly. So if let's say I want to make two of each. I selected the machine. In this case, is the AE. And then with that, I just let it auto nest. Select the sheet size to nest on. This thing has a lot of holes, so it takes a bit of time to process. So what it does is it places your parts onto a sheet. Remember we did 2 of each. So this is your part. It assigns the tool to punch these features. That green line there is a bend line, so ignore that. But in here, you can also delete the assign and assign your own tools. You can do things such as add joint. You can delete, you can edit the features, the tools. But this is more on the manual side. The auto software will automatically assign the best tool to do that feature. So for example, these holes, so it automatically picked the tool. So in here, the tool layout is the current tool that's loaded in the turret, and you can swap tools out. Say, let's say that station is open for like an A. I can add that in there. The left-hand side is your tool inventory. It's all the tools that you own. This is the turret. What you put in and put out of the turret, it's managed in here. But yeah, that's a quick rundown of how you take a part from 3D model, convert it into a format that the software understands, and then you only have to do that process once. After that, you just use this A planner module to call up those process parts and just auto nesting, as you see here. This is what you should be using every day. You do have to configure the machine, the tooling, in another module called Parameter Explorer. And the setup in here, when you purchase the software package, you will get 3 training credits to have to take the classes at Amada School, and they will show you how to set up, how to manage tooling, how to manage your turret, add tool, delete tool, create sheets, all that. And then you also get support from our software support team for 1 year. So if you, after training, you run into something, you have questions, you can always call up our group, and they will remote into your computer and work with you on your screen. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Thank you.